Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your next 6 month reading. I feel that there's an energy shift happening, and that is going to affect you as well. And we're going to check to see through your coffee cup and tarot what will the symbols reveal for you. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. I see a pathway opening right here, but that one still has some time. Some good news are showing up as well. We're going to divide the cup into six, and it seems like the good news initially showing up outside of your comfort zone. And timeline wise, it seems like within the second month, and they're coming with a very light energy. I see here in your heart space, there is maybe a subject that you have been wondering about because it's an accumulation of some grounds here. I'm going to interpret that in the sense of money manifesting. This can be symbolizing something that maybe materialistic desire you have. This can be an extra thing you're manifesting, or this can be something you're in need at this moment. It seems like here you might have like this month, the first month of this timeline, some cloudy, not having clarity, a cloudy moment. I see there are two small chunks of money showing up though in that space, and maybe there's going to be a pause happening after that. If you're manifesting something massive like a material success, a home, an upgrade at the business, that can be happening in a gradual way. I see that the symbols are going to show up through the universe of this. This is actually coming up for you. We're on the Friday the 13th today, which is for some, it's a lucky day. 13th is a lucky number for some. And there's also, it carries a big energy with it. And if you keep seeing numbers as I actually saw today, 1414, that can be a symbol that it is. For me, I take it in the sense of, because it follows the 13, so it's the next chapter. It is the alignment of the next chapter. Okay, it can be also because I feel like the symbols also showing up to me, so I can express it here as well. For some of you, the 13 can be the breaking point of certain relationships, certain things that you have been holding off. Maybe you're playing small, and now it's the next one. The next step is going to actually start pursuing your desires, and also maybe even starting to plan that and start taking steps towards them. And the first month, like I said, there's someone smiling in there. There's going to be, this kind of looks like a person sitting on a throne. I see they're holding a letter B or C. This can mean their first name or the last name. This can be symbolizing an authority figure that you are maybe currently dealing with or negotiating with, okay? The negotiation is actually going to open up the new door. This person has a doorway right next to them, and maybe you're dreading that. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to go make this deal because maybe in the past you have a negative experience with this person, or maybe in this kind of a situation, this person might be reminding you some other ghosts of the past. That's why they're looking like Casper's, not the Casper, but there was in the first original Ghostbusters movie, there was actually this slimy type of like a ghost, I think green, I don't remember exactly the color, and it just kind of reminds me of that. So this person coming into your life might be reminding you of the ghosts of the past. Maybe a person that you couldn't get along with, or someone who really approached negatively in every time you demanded something. But it seems like overall here you're finding out that this is not the same person, this is not the same situation. It is completely different, and it is actually going to lead you towards a gateway, which will lead to a very light timeline. You see light in the sense of positive, optimistic. Light is shining. The things that you desire are aligning, and this can be even showing up small things that you're manifesting, because we tend to see the small things and be happy about them for a moment, and then we forget and move on to the big things we desire, and we don't see the results, which can lower the energy. But this is basically, I feel the energy, you're going to start seeing those small manifestations: a free coffee, someone paying something for you, the person on the front and the row maybe paying something for you, finding a beautiful parking space in the best possible way. So those things, I feel like, are going to be the symbols that you're stepping into that era of illumination and enlightenment. Okay, and I see within the second and the third month right there, there's actually a chicken flying there on top of at the end of a pathway. We can see them as the golden goose as well, a chicken that can lay eggs and grow them. This can be a feminine person that is coming into your life with a lot of resources. This can also be your feminine side coming up with the creative ideas that are actually going to become long-term resources for you. This can be maybe you're a painter and you're finding your way, a style, discovering your own style, and that is actually picking up. Maybe you are putting your artworks on digital websites, because there are actually websites that they can print your artwork and they pay something to you off of that. Or maybe some things that you are actually, I think about the artistic things most of the time because I'm an artistic person. So those are the examples come to me. But this can even be like a special screw that you invent. Maybe you're doing contractual work and just buildings and stuff. And that can be extremely helpful for construction work. And maybe you're patenting that. And the other day, actually, I saw this, they said in Norway or Sweden, they invented these blocks for buildings, and they're kind of like a Lego blocks that you place them on top of each other, and you can set up like a 2-story building in a couple hours with that. And it is sturdy. They were saying it's just a sturdy thing, but yeah, it is beautiful. It was beautiful. I watched people building a house with that on like a small clip. So it can be something like that you're coming up to, like maybe inventing. And it seems like here it is going to have a smooth ride. Like you might even find the right financier, find the right customer. It is aligning very well with it. I see a bird right there within the third month. The bird can be symbolizing someone who delivers great news, and it's a light aura. And this bird actually like lifts up its wings and maybe even showing you a pathway, a new way, because we have here a mirror. But this mirror just reminds me of like a doorway also. This mirror is not like an empty mirror or like a mirror that you just see reflect yourself. It reflects you, and also there's something behind it. It kind of reminds me of this Alice in Wonderland type of vibe. Maybe this is something that an environment you're going to step in. Two-way mirror can also be something that you should be watching out for. If that's like you're entering into a new space, that there's a big mirror that doesn't belong to you. And also the mirror can be a mirror dimension. Okay, this just went to the direction of the Doctor Strange. I didn't really have the intention of that. And the mirror dimension is a space that you can actually be creative and do like test your powers. If you watch the movie, I didn't read the cartoon, but still, not the cartoon, it's just a comic. Yeah. So I feel like here you might even have that kind of like a space that you can experiment the things that you want to experiment and then bring them into this world. I know this sounds a little too much of like a science fiction thing, but I feel like there is a general, because this is general and there is someone out there this message really makes sense to. Okay, and the mirror can be an environment that is actually like very similar with your current environment, but they're different, that it will give you a lot of flexibility, a lot of space of growth, and maybe you can even experiment new things in that place. Okay, it can be a new office as well, and maybe even if you're working in a certain company, maybe you'll get an offer from a mirror company that they will give you extra space, extra opportunities to do what you want to do. And this seems like showing up within the 4th month timeline. the 5th month, I see someone actually appearing here. This person looks like they're wearing this heart-shaped clothing. This can be someone coming up with a beautiful love offer if you're manifesting love. And also this can be, because I see a star right next to it. Star means wish fulfillment. So we can also interpret this in the sense of this might be a situation that will be your heart's desire, manifesting in a way that will be really fulfilling. Okay. And yeah, there's still clouds there. So you might not really have clarity while this thing is appearing in your life, in the sense of like, you might be feeling your way around, like moon card moment here. Maybe you don't really particularly know what you're doing, but your intuition is guiding you towards a direction which you will end up in the place that you would love. Which I gave the example. I've been talking about my moving experience for the last month, and then in the beginning of this week, one of my cats actually just ran away and disappeared, and it was 4 days that she was missing, and I was looking for her around the house, everywhere in the neighborhood. And what happened on Thursday is I got inspired to take a walk to a store, not in the neighborhood, and the supermarket. I said, you know what, I'm going to take a walk over there, maybe pick up something from there. I was thinking maybe pizza. Now I'm just starting to remember. Maybe I was thinking about picking up pizza from there. And then I took a walk. I was just walking and I saw this pet shop near the shop, by the way, supermarket. And my missing cat was sitting on the table of that pet shop. And she found herself a nice place. And I saw her and I called her name. She ran to me. We hugged and I took her back home, which was like 20-minute walk. And my cat is like a little chubby and short-legged. I couldn't even believe that she made it that far. So, but my inspiration actually guided me towards that direction. I didn't even go to a store to pick up the stuff that I was going to pick up. So I feel like here, this is something like that in the dark, that you're getting a desire to go to a certain place. And in that place, you might find what's missing or what's actually your heart is desiring there, your wish fulfillment. Okay, this can be even finding another thing that I do. I saw stuff, for example, and I pick up some threads today and finding that perfect color of that thread. For example, it doesn't have to fit that. Maybe you're painting your walls and you're looking for this specific color, and maybe finding that perfect color that you're being guided there, and then meeting someone that maybe is going to affect your life and help you with your journey. Okay, I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. I see 2 chunks of money showing up. The first one looks big, which is good. Looks like they're showing up really fast. And the second one seems like coming forward within the 3rd month timeline, which can sit in the timeline of your birthday. This can be something coming up as a birthday gift to you. There's a second desire also showing. Okay, they're merging with the first one. It seems like they're arriving both in the same time. And this can also, I see a woman right there. She's actually smiling, wearing a beautiful crown. And this can be a lady, because this money that is attached to her, tears of joy falling out again. So this can be a lady that can maybe help you receive this as a blessing, or maybe someone that you're working together with. I keep thinking about maybe someone that you are providing something and information, and they have this chunk of money on their skirt. So it can be like something that they're paying you. For some of you, I see here you are on a boat. Oh, I just ruined the boat, but still the boat is right there. You're in a boat and you're sailing towards this chunk of money. And this is actually your comfort zone and you're getting out of there. So this might require you to do something that you don't usually do. Maybe talk to people that you don't usually talk to, and maybe get outside of that comfort zone that maybe you're like, initially I said like you might not feel comfortable with the person because they might remind you someone, but it seems like that person might turn out to be someone completely different, loving and supportive of your journey. Okay, so it might require you to maybe even get on that boat that takes you away from the worries and maybe even if you're feeling anxiety, that takes you away from that space. Okay, I'm going to dive into your tarot now. We're going to look into your current situation and what's happening, what's coming your way. So if you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that. We can get answers, clear answers regarding that one. Or if you don't have any idea of what you desire, you can just, focus on the cards in the reading, and let's see. Also, comment down below. I'm using different types of tarot here, and like if any card, any symbol reminds you of something else, comment down below and let me know how it makes you feel. The current situation, we have the Nine of Cups. So it seems like here some of you are actually in a very good position in life. You are maybe living your best life, or you are in a very good situation compared to others. Okay, and this can be also symbolizing that counting your blessings. Counting your blessings can come forth in the way that having health. Okay, you can have everything in the world, all the materials, but not having health and not being healthy is actually a massive situation in most of our lives. I can say, I can even vouch for myself. Even when I stub my toe, that actually takes life away from me, everything. Like I even get like a headache. So I feel like here, Nine of Cups is not only representative that you're in a very good place, but it's also reminding you that you have 9 cups here. And 9 of them can be actually the things that you have in your life that you can appreciate at this moment, okay? And focusing of those things that gives you gratitude at this timeline. How will the situation that you're in evolve in the next 6 months? I see here Queen of Swords, you showed up as a Queen of Swords. This is your feminine side, even if you're a male figure. So, the masculine and the feminine side of the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, they're very similar when it comes to their being stoic, approaching things with logic rather than emotion, and being trying to understand the things and to make sense of it. But she has a little bit more compassion compared to King of Swords. King of Swords is pure logic. And it seems like here within the next 6 months, you will balance the energy. If you're approaching situations to only to see the results, the material results, I feel like here with the feminine part of your side, you might even tap into some of the intuitive guidance that you're receiving. And we're going to get the clarifiers and we're going to see how useful that will be. Okay, the internal factors are affecting the situations. We have number 15 here, reclamation. This is actually the devil. You see, she has actually the I think these are bat wings. So this is the symbol of the devil here. There are many temptations in front of you, and your inner power, internal factor is your inner power to say no to those temptations will actually carry you to this final beautiful result that we're going to see the final result as well, to your destination. Okay, if you're feeling tempted by the things, for example, maybe you want to achieve success and let's say you want to run a marathon, but you need to wake up in a certain time every day and just practice, and some things in life can delay that. It is about just getting into the mood of getting things done rather than indulging yourself or maybe procrastinating at that moment. Okay, so reclamation is claiming your power. I feel like that's how this feels, that is going to affect the final outcome. And the external factors are the Empress. This is you, Libra. This is your energy. This is your creativity, approaching situations gently, lightly, in a creative manner. And so also, this is your environment that is going to affect the situation as well. So you're going to receive all the support from the physically, maybe the people in your life. This can be another feminine Libra in your life, or a Taurus, or friends, family, and the circumstances, even the Mother Earth supporting you fully on your journey here. Okay, the final outcome we have introspection. This is number 9. I feel like this is actually it's not the feeling. They didn't really name the cards in the original tarot. This is not the strength. Okay. 9 is the hermit. That makes sense. We have a goddess here, wanders in a snowy terrain with only her wand to illuminate the way. Okay, often when the goddess of introspection comes into our lives, it results in a personal evolution. You are journeying to the inner aspect of yourself, possibly even shadow forms, and once they're revealed, there's no shadow left. I feel like here, because she has fire burning there, what's gonna happen is you're going to come to understand maybe certain things that are blocking your pathway, that you're gonna be able to release that, evolve that. And I turn my deck around here, and I'm looking at the Two of Wands and Three of Cups coming forward, and Eight of Wands. This is looking very good, guys, actually. So it seems like here your discovery is going to lead you to make very detailed plans about the future, and that will give you the opportunity to celebrate, and maybe even a victory will come forward. The Three of Cups that you can celebrate with your family and loved ones. This can be a new baby, a new beginning, a launching a new career, finding a place that aligns with your soul. And Eight of Wands is the many positive opportunities afterwards following this blessing. Let's get to the clarifiers and see what else is there for you. Nine of Cups energy is the blessings that you currently have. The more you focus on them, you're going to multiply that. We have the Moon card here. Okay. Moon card, I don't do reverse reading, so I'm going to go with the meaning already. This is also, you might not see what's coming your way, okay? There is going to be an intuitive guidance guiding you towards the things that gives you pleasure, okay? Nine of Cups indicates pleasure, so you're going to be guided through pleasure into your final result, your final desires. So listening to your intuition and what gives you pleasure, what makes you feel free, illuminated, follow that pathway. But when it comes to this 15 with the Devil card, a reclamation, this can be, you might be mixing up having fun with the we are exposed on the media, because when you watch the movies, you see like someone is drinking, oh, let's get a martini, and which alcohol, spirits actually have spirits in it that affect our spirit, that actually cause our spirit to clash with other energies. So make it look like it's something fun, but the next day you feel like you got beaten up by 10 bears. So that's not the case. That's not the way to go. I feel like this is about actually doing the things that lifts your spirit, not just clouds it, okay? And that will, through intuition, lead you towards your beautiful, successful moment. How will the situation evolve? The Devil keeps coming, but it keeps coming reversed, even though this deck, okay guys, Two of Cups, Hermit, this is looking really good for you. Am I holding the deck wrong? I don't know what's happening here, because yeah, I think one of my cats kicked it off the table again. That's why it just flipped. Anyways, we had the Devil coming twice. So how will the situation evolve? You're going to get tempted, okay? Some people are going to show up to tempt you and maybe even tell you, okay, there's a better way, follow our guidance and leave your intuition behind, or leave your inner knowing behind. And that can be the temptation here. Also, like, you might want to lose the path. You might want to go to another pathway. I feel like the Devil also have here your inner guidance system might be actually self-sabotaging, creating a self-sabotaging moment. Being aware of that is important when the thought comes, because sometimes that happens to the best of us. Being aware of that, that there's some, maybe even a little kid within you, your inner child is fearful of the growth and development and new things, okay? But again, the evolvement, we can also have a Capricorn energy here. Trust your inner guidance. Again, with the high priestess is highly intuitive, and she knows where to take you. And if you're doubting your progress, the Seven of Pentacles indicates doubting. Do not doubt yourself. Now this makes sense to me. The devil can be actually keep whispering into your ear that you're not in the right pathway. you're doing it wrong, do it this way, or force it, or fight with those people, defend the territory. I feel like there's a better way, and you know within you which way it is, and follow that pathway. Internal factors, we have balance your energy. If you're playing hard, if you're working hard, go ahead and play hard as well. Playing hard, like I said, everybody has their own understanding of enjoying life. This can be taking a walk on the beach, or this can be like having something that gives you pleasure, eating a piece of chocolate that gives you pleasure, or something else. So follow that, instead of just going into the deeper thoughts. Just do something that gives you pleasure. And external factors, I feel like if you are tied down anywhere externally, maybe a contract or something, or a place that you have to stay around for a while, those ties are going to fall off. Empress energy is actually you're receiving divine support, maybe physical, emotional, or even people around you coming forward, like nurturing you. So you're going to break free from those ties. And final result is the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are manifesting money. Some of you are manifesting maybe a new love. This can also symbolize new love that will really support you, love you, gentle soul. And even this can be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you don't get along. If you don't get along with the earth signs, that's okay. This can be someone who has something to offer to you, and that offer is not going to be only like emotional sense. It is also going to be something in the material sense as well. That's why I don't want to limit it to love or money, but this can even be like a new job or a new opportunity coming your way that will fulfill you on both levels. I'm going to get to your oracle now. We're going to see if there's a blockage on this journey, on this timeline for the next 6 months. Let's see what it is and how can you heal it, and what will the outcome at the end of the day. Okay, what we have here is the blockage. Okay, whoa, wait. Dry desert. Oh, maybe you have been going through a timeline of not really receiving anything or not seeing any progress. That can be the blockage here. And what needs to be resolved is clearing this challenge is first of all, being aware this is happening for a good reason. And immediately I picked up the book and this page come forward. The subject of your inquiry is barren and can't give you anything right now. That's the blockage. Maybe you are expecting something or someone to work things out, but it seems like that there is something that they cannot do. Maybe you're asking from a person to give you the love that you desire, but do they love themselves? Okay, that's the number one thing. A person cannot love themselves, cannot really love others fully, because they don't know how to give it to others too. So the blockage might be lying where you are maybe not really filling from your own cup, trying to fill your cup with others' energies. Okay, let's see how you can heal that. We have metamorphosis, that you need to change your mind, you need to become aware and change your shape, and maybe even there's actually a mirror here, and transform into your beautiful butterfly here. Okay, letting go of the fears and the things do not serve you. And maybe this can be the fear of being alone, but realizing that we are always connected, and physically and mentally on the planet Earth, we're always alone no matter what. Also on the spirit plane, we're always connected. We come from the same source. So being aware of that can be also really freeing. If you are demanding, expecting someone to do something for you, knowing that everything comes through those others, they don't come from them. So you have a control. And metamorphosis doesn't have to be you actually taking massive action to change yourself. This can be having the intention to change your situation, and then watch the universe do its thing. And the outcome is movement. You will move further, maybe go on a new adventure and change your environment, maybe even have like a fast progress. Mill is the abundance, and I feel like if you have been stuck in like a barren land like this, financially, maybe you're gonna even move into a spot that will have abundance and resources. With the Page of Pentacles energy, you might be the one turning into that as well, creating your own resources. I'm going to pull your second oracle. I'm going to ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Libras through unconditional love now. Thank you. And we're going to pull a spell here. Okay. Spell is, I feel like this is fancy name of ritual, that you can actually make a ritual, create a space for yourself. That can be a reminder of your desires. Okay, let's see. Or maybe what you're letting go. We have an everyday spell showing up here for you. Okay, we have tranquility incantation. For inner peace, take a walk in the woods. I love that. And bring a stick, 7 leaves from an ash or oak tree, several stones and matches. With the stick, draw a circle on the ground, mark 4 directions, north, east, south, and west. Arrange the stones and leaves at the center of the circle and say, good luck rises for me in the east. My music rises in the south. My wishes rise in the west. From the north, peace and calm will come to me. My dreams will come true. And so it is. So this can be, even you can do it on your backyard. I don't feel like you have to go to the woods. But if you want to honor the ritual, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's get to your final affirmation. We have a tarot deck here as well. Okay. Let's see. How will that guide us here? This is a crystal deck. So let's go. We have the Queen of Cups, Angel Aura Quartz coming forward. And she is highly intuitive. The Moon card also Cancer. We have the High Priestess Pisces. A lot of like inner knowing energy coming ahead. And also Queen of Cups is approving that. And her affirmation for you is, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here. And until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.